I've been making bread for 50 years.
Really?
Yep.
Here.
That's good, just throw it in. Super.
There's more here.
Yeah, every bit will work in. Come on in. Are you ready for some soup?
They would make bread in these large plastic tubs that you would wash little babies in when they were babies. And she would make so much bread that she would make this bread in those tubs, and it would just rise so big that it would look like it was just going to explode.
And she put too much yeast in. We were all sitting down, next thing we heard a big bang and blew it open right clean out. It all swelled up, but figured that right, put too much yeast in. You know, you put too much yeast in the bread, it will explode.
Yeah. 2, 1,
Oh.
2, 1,
2.
okay? Ones are going to follow the ones. Twos are going to follow the twos. When I say twos, we're going to change direction. And at the same time, yes. And before you throw up, go the other way. And you can, if you like, try to move your dishcloth the other direction too. And we're going to finish with some side stuff. Here we go. Side. Twirl, twirl, twirl. Twirl, twirl, twirl. Give me some hip, Isabel. Twirl, twirl, twirl. Twirl, twirl, twirl. Perfect. Deadly bread. Why was it deadly?
It was good.
What kind?
Raisin bread, molasses bread, all kinds of cookies. She was a good baker all the way around.
Did she make it like once a week or something?
Every 2 weeks, we say, 2 weeks, 10 days, 2 weeks. There was a big family, was right?
Like on a Saturday?
Yeah, usually on a Saturday.
Yeah.
Almost
How
ready.
many, like tons of loaves, like 10 loaves or like that kind of thing?
Anywhere 16, 17 loaves of bread she could make on one day.
Right.
Yeah.
How many in the family?
There was 22 of us all together.
22.
Yeah.
All from your mom, the same mom?
Foster all.
Oh, foster mom. Okay, so she was.
She didn't have anywhere else.
I thought 22 would be a lot. I mean, I stopped at 1 myself.
There was 22, that's right.
Yeah. Now, right in the center, right? Fabulous. Now keep punching, and you're going to see a lot of air come out. Come in. Do you want some lentil soup? Sure. Okay, sit down. Anywhere. Okay. And there's another chair here. And there's yogurt in case it's too spicy.
I had my daughter at
Down
house.
But we don't want to be too
We
big.
made
Your
lots
size
of bread.
is
I made
perfect.
lots of bread. I'd made bread all day. Bread upon bread. Braided bread, big fluffy bread, white bread, rye bread, all kinds of bread. And so all I did all day was sit around breastfeeding and eating bread. It was great. That's my bread story. And now I don't make bread so much because I don't have time. So I have a full-time job.
Couldn't be better.
And
You're a top
I'm a
drawer.
single mother. I have to get to work.
Yeah, and then, yes, okay, here we go. Sit next to where you go, right? Oh, you guys are so and you go back and say, right? That's okay, we'll figure it out. Follow the person in front of you. You go, and next me, and then you. You go to that corner and turn, that's it. You hold up his hand.
Oh, I'm not a number.
Can you choose here? Great, good choose. Okay, choose. Follow the person in front of you who's a choose. I'm going to be the... So choose, follow me. Keep going. You got it. Come on in. Soup's almost ready. I mean, it is ready, but the bread isn't. But we're almost just done this part. You can sit if you like, or you can just sit. Choose. I'm the leader. Follow me. Follow me. Follow me. Choose. Follow me. Choose. Good. We're going to blend it. So you want to take it behind you. Take it behind you. And behind you. Good. Okay. Now keep that going. And now turn at the same time. Okay. Keep going. And now.
Canoe trips. And that was making bag and canoe trips. You know, and it was pretty fun. You know, really basic. It was like the flour and a bit of salt and I think water, and I'm not sure much else. I don't think it was rising per se or anything.
Bannock is not rising, right?
No, I don't think.
Yeah, so
Okay. Yeah, okay, so that's what there's no yeast. It was just a matter of making a sort of a nice dough to it and cooking it over the fire.
Butter. Oh, yeah. Yes. Anything else? Bread and butter? Would she make it every week?
Yes, we made buns too.
And now we're kind of finishing the soup. You'd be shocked. I've taught people who are 85. I've taught people who are blind. I've taught people who are mentally challenged. So you can do it, okay? It's easy. You just have to walk. Okay, so you're going to go next. It's every other one. Follow the leaders on this. You're going to find yourself going down the side of the wall. Good. And this side is supposed to go. Oh, very nice, actually, guys. Actually, every other one.
There's too many people on one side of the
Yeah, I become the extra person that is. No, she is. She's the one. Our leader.
There we go. Watch it. That's perfect. Okay. Now we need that pan. You give me that pan. Okay. I want you to pick it up and put it in there. The whole thing. 2 hands. That's it. And plump. Good. Now pat it for luck. Super. Now we have to let it grow. Okay. We're going to put it over here and put it.
It's gonna be big.
Did you hear that? She said, I'm dying for a bread story from a woman who doesn't eat bread. Let me tell you, I love bread. I love bread, and I think my favorite bread in the whole world is challah. Particularly the raisin challah, braided kind, particularly the kind that's served at holiday times. The thing is, at about age 25, I discovered after having repeated yeast infections, yeast infections, that bread was kind of a culprit in my life, and I couldn't really eat it anymore, because if I did, I would have these flare-ups. It was incredibly uncomfortable. So in a way, it's a very intimate relationship to bread, is it not? Because it's almost like a brewery inside my body, which apparently is what I smelled like for a time. My boyfriend told me when I was at a peak of yeastiness. I smelled like beer or a beer factory or a bakery. Isn't that awful? But on the other hand, it's kind of nice, like, you know? So there's the paradox in something being like, you know, so wonderful yet so evil for your body. But I've never been able to figure out why I can't eat bread, why suddenly this like resurgence or multiplication of these bad bacteria were accumulating. But I found ways around it. It made me a very good creative baker cooker because I took all kinds of recipes and substituted everything possible in them to make what I could eat. So I haven't actually experimented with bread because sourdough cultures are really challenging to start, unless you get somebody to start one for you, and then to keep growing. And I don't know how I feel about this growing thing, and I don't know, whatever.
There's yeast in sourdough, so.
But then there's yeast in sourdough. So it's not a perfect solution. I try not to eat bread too often, but I allow myself to spelt bread every once in a while with sourdough yeast or rye or stuff like that. When I'm doing well, and then when I'm not, I just cut it out altogether. But I was saying to Mike before, which I will repeat here in the presence of multiple ages and sizes, that it's been a weird trade-off because when I get these yeast infections, these are vaginal yeast infections, they're incredibly uncomfortable. It means I can't have penetration during sex. So it's a trade-off. I can eat really good bread and not have sex, or not eat bread and have sex. Which will it be? I'll leave it at that.
Be careful, this is hot. Then you know it's done.
Really?
Okay, so just knock it so you know that feels. Can you hear? Yeah, when you hear that sound,
Wow.
you know it's done. Okay? So we'll set that down. And we'll throw another.
Hey, that's the one I made.
That's yours. Yes,
Did you make a special mark in there?
No, well,
It is
just the fact that
gorgeous.
here is
Gorgeous. Look at this. You see this? Can I point something out to sexiness incarnate. That right there. That is like.
You're nuts.
No, I'm
You're
not.
saying bread is sexy.
Bread is sex. Oh my God.
Bread is
Is
totally
that a
sexy.
question? It should not be. This hole here is. And it's really nice. You feel the heat coming off of it too. Oh, what could be sexier?
Have you ever made bread before?
The new
I've never
bread.
made bread. I'm really
Sexier
impressed.
than new bread.
Yeah.
What's sexier than new bread?
I'm intimidated, extremely
You should
intimidated.
see my braid this morning. It was really nice.
Oh, the braid was beautiful.
Quite the variety of different kinds.
Yes, we made buns too.